Enacted in the United States in 2010, the FATCA legislation requires that foreign banks provide information to the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, on the financial assets of U.S. citizens and green card holders that exceed U.S. $50,000. This is among measures in the U.S. to crack down on tax evaders holding accounts in offshore banks. Countries in the region are encouraged to comply in order to maintain banking relations with correspondent banks in the U.S.
Financial institutions within our jurisdictions were unwilling to comply, then Grenada would be blacklisted. This will have a negative effect not just on Grenada, but it will also impact us as a region.
The introduction of FATCA creates a new regime of automatic tax information sharing between financial institutions. Private sector representative Christopher Diali had some concerns with regards to the cost that local financial institutions will bear in order to comply. He specifically spoke to the cost implications for the credit unions.
I go back to the small institutions like the credit unions. Where are they going to get the resources to meet with the annual requirements that is required on a FATCA? Then we're required to go back to 2014 and look at the records of all the people that may qualify under this particular agreement. And that again in itself requires time, requires extension of resources. Yes, a few of us are computerized, but not all of us are computerized to the level where we could have all our records on the system. Some of us are manual records that you have to go back and check and see what is happening there.
Diali says he is not in agreement with Grenada being bullied into passing such a legislation.
We can't have a negotiation that looks so one-sided. And on top of that, Mr. President, we are faced with situations where the U.S. government is insisting that this must happen and insisting that it happen in a specific time period, and they're giving us 30 days, 60 days, as the leader of government says. Some of us may not be able to require that. Is there a way where we could offer some extension on the time if we're not in to have all the records submitted on time from 2014? Remember, we had to go back to 2014.
Cullen Campbell, GBN News.